Hi, it's me again. It's a daytime stream. It's daytime Rufus streaming. No, not streaming. I'm doing the other thing. I'm just recording a Gungeon. We got about 15, I think 15 more of these, and I'm kind of trying to. I'm thinking picking up the pace on these. Maybe doing two a days for a little while. It's today the 20th of June, and I think this is going to go up. Like the second or third. Oh, that was actually better. Of July, 3rd of July. And that's good because when I was getting closer to setting the new record, I was playing more. I don't know. I started playing Last of Us 2 last night, and I don't really care what opinions other people have of that game. I'm not ooh, that sucked. I'm not expecting it to be the absolute groundbreaker that The Last of Us 1 was, because The Last of Us 1 was kind of a generational thing. It was kind of a genre-defining experience, and honestly, a lot of that only worked because it was so linear. I know that in the new one, they're going for a more open-ended approach to world design and less of the super heavy, funneling, or I guess tunneling, where they just send you down a very specific path to take. And I'm okay with that. I also know that the story is supposed to be much grimmer, like, if you can believe that. But I don't really see those things as negatives. I understand that this one, but you can already. This is not a spoiler, but it's I'm maybe 3-ish hours in, and it's very clearly a tale of revenge. It's not a tale of survival. It's not desperate people doing whatever it takes for them to make things work. It's a murderous mission of vengeance, and I've already seen that the level of like explicit gore is going to be pretty pronounced, and I can understand the problems of that. I've seen it compared to what is one of the best books I've ever read of all time, which is Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy, which is an extremely dark, extremely graphic, macabre world in which one of the characters very well may be, the devil himself. Ooh, that scared me really badly. And it's a very, very heavy, dense world that is super worth diving into if you're willing to be consistently upset. Like, so I think that's maybe what they're going for with The Last of Us 2. And again, while I totally understand how upsetting that can be, I also do understand where people are coming from. I think that harsh storytelling sometimes is the only way to convey things. Also, it's Act 2 of what is absolutely definitely a trilogy, and like I was talking to Jackie recently, like, if it's a 5-part story, part 4 is going to be the darkest. If it's a 3-part story, part 2 is going to be the darkest. You're going to get to go a little wild in part 2 of a trilogy. Things are going to get to be big and bombastic, but they're also going to usually be kind of the heaviest and most desperate. And that's kind of expected in a situation like this. Dude, where the fuck? Okay. Have we seen everything? bomb is much, much better. We'll go get this brown. And we'll destroy the green on our way out. Yeah, I don't know. I am a little worried that it's going to turn into like, I don't know, murder porn. A lot of like people being tortured and held against their will and just visceral suffering kind of on every page. But again, I understand the reason for it, if that's what it ends up being. I don't necessarily, I'm not like super excited to see it. That's not what I'm saying at all, but you know. Storytelling takes on many shapes, and like I kind of read the Kotaku review of it, and it's just like it feels like, you know, the game is shown violence, and then it feels like it shows violence, and then it shows violence, and then it shows violence, and I'm like, yeah, I can see how that could be kind of like exhausting and can kind of like deaden your senses, and you know, maybe this is reading too much in it, but like there's a big chance, a high likelihood that that's the point. That like this is a world in which violence is such a regular, recurring part of existence that it's just the numbness that people feel is like, I couldn't get away fast enough there. The numbness that people feel to it is kind of it's part of the reason for telling what it's like to go through this world. The tech in the game is amazing. I have it running, I have it on a PS4 Pro, but I have it connected to my computer, which doesn't have a 4K monitor, so I have it in 1080p. But it is unbelievable. It looks so goddamn good. Like, just some of the stuff, like the crazy amounts of foliage details, like the density of the vegetation is breathtaking. The way that light plays across everything in a really soft, you know, you can tell it's specifically chosen, but it doesn't feel dramatic very often. You know, I'm sure there's going to be parts where the lighting is a heavy dramatic choice to really show tension and show atmosphere and stuff like that. But as of right now, it's believable lighting in a post-human world, and it's like, I remember when, I think maybe one of the first games, not the first game, but one of the first games that I saw really do that well was Enslaved, A Journey to the West. It's a retelling of the Journey to the West, the legend of the Monkey King, Chinese epic poem. And that game was like, that was like a PS3, early PS3 era game. And I thought that game did it amazingly well, but it just it's gotten so convincing, you know? And I know that, oh man, that graphics do not justify a full game day one purchase. Like, but like I got so many hours from, what's up? Okay, cool. It's like a Stein. It's freaking huge. Oop. Ah. Wow. That was really bad. Everything about that was done poorly. Damn, I used a blank on that secret room when I definitely could have used the bomb. I love that that happens. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. And since this weapon, I mean, I'll probably use it early on the next floor, but, like, I haven't even used, 15 of these, and this guy is, like, gone. Mm. Trident has that weird propulsion thing, but I think we will use it on the next floor. I don't think I'm gonna get the full metal jacket, or maybe I should for now. Dude, it's always like one veteran shotgun can and then the next wave. I should absolutely get the full metal jacket because I don't need blanks for secret rooms. Yeah. Yeah. If we get enough money for it. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Oh, we're not gonna get enough money for it. Wait, just one of these guys needs to drop. Okay, cool. We have right now exactly enough money for it. Oh, there's another room. Okay. Might still be just a little bit more. Okay, not quite as close to it as I thought I'd be. Wow. So we got double bomber. And armor synth. Not buying a key is gonna be weird, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm doing. You know what I'm implying. Okay. So we didn't get the Bomber King synergy yet, but we do have like a double Bomber Sitch. Oh my god. Only 54? That's great. Wait, what synergy did we get? What's it called? Bomber Pal. Charges twice as fast and 40% lower reload time. I didn't know it was all that. That's cool. I'll definitely be using this up a bit. Look at that. Look at the benefits to that synergy. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is a terrible teleport room. That's fucking insane. That's fucking insane. Oh, that's gonna be hard to do. I'm pretty tempted to open treasure chests early. And hope for something that gives us And hope for something that gives us... Oh, god damn it. More money. I'm teleporting over this jump every freaking time. Okay. Gun nuts done. So that guy isn't a guaranteed? That's crazy to me that spiders aren't special enemies. Okay. What the fuck? That's the amount of money we have right now. So we're not going to be able to get the shoes. But we're going to get invincibility. That's not a question of what we're going to do. Oh man, I think it just started raining. Sounds cool. Here's something we did today. We went and looked at houses. We found one good one that's going to need a decent amount of work, and one not so good one that there's very little chance we're going to move on. We're kind of in a weird position right now about moving on either of them because we just signed a new lease. But once that lease ends, we're like, we can't really afford to keep renting, you know? Like, you've got to be kidding me. Well, hopefully we don't need more than 2 because I will feel like a real heel not having picked up the Elder Blink. God, I hate this fucking dude. Ooh, baby, those are some good dodges. I feel like he's got a ton of health. Oh. Yes, without losing a single blank. I kind of want to open that treasure chest before we decide what we're doing. God, so many texts today. He's just like looking at every house on the market. Sending me a text about it. You can't tell, I'm not like a big fan of getting text messages, you know. What an incredible shot. Shoot! I was hoping I could get to him before he moved away from all the other targets. Even just a single key would have been dope there. Price is down. And we bought so much stuff that we're not going to end up needing. $33. There's no way this dropped at 33. Yeah. Key's cheaper at least. Can't play the game now. That's okay. It's not okay. That was bad. Okay, whatever. We have full permanent protection now. We did lose one of our freaking killer synergies, though. But a Lull Bomber is still, it's still so much else, you know? Oh, whoops. Don't know where I was going there. I might have to switch to worse weapons. This doesn't look like it's... Oh, we lost... It had all that speed and stuff. Charging speed and all that. Why would I ever use the Elder Blank? I mean, yes, we'll definitely do that. Oh, it was so nice one-shotting those guys. Man, the reload speed on the Shades Revolver is really good. Come on, step in the fire and then we'll finish this. Yeah, I think I need to go back to shittier weapons, or we're gonna fly through all of this. Ammo's been not providing. Just disappointing. Also disappointing. We're gonna, I mean, even with the defense, we're gonna have a hard time. Dude, it's gonna be the fucking... I can't drop this, can I? It's gonna be the Baby Good Mimic. Oh, it's not. Wow. That's actually, like, very surprising that it wasn't. Okay, here's what we need. Amulets, coolness. I think we're good after that. Money. Money like freaking crazy. Keys. Ammo. A familiar that doesn't suck. Just need one of these two guys to work with me. I do think that Skelly Baby has the potential to be useful. He just isn't most of the time. Little Fresh Prince of Skell-Air. Like, if I had a way to make his beam home in instead of waver, then I think we could make him useful. Like, if that was just hitting him, he's like a bad R2-G2. I mean, he's bad like R2-G2, I should say. Okay. It also, like, if he blocked bullets, that would be neat as baby cheeks. I'm not gonna go in this next treasure room. until I have even a single key. So right now, boss, no. Okay, that should give us some money. It's gonna take a little while. Can't believe how many things I could have sold and I didn't get a creep of any sort. Any kind of salesman. Or not salesman, buyer. You can get a blood buyer. We can get a other thing buyer. I'm gonna go ahead and use this now. Bosses, yeah. Coming up. But the boss is still got 2 other blanks, so we can use one first. Ooh, I did not use one of our 2 other blanks. Show me your worth. Little baby skeleton boy, mimic baby boy. Ooh. Damn. There's still an old King of Flawless, though. So far. We basically can get hit any number of times as long as it's not so soon together. Ooh-wee. The ammo deal. Okay. That was a little bit too soon together. Oh my god. I'm very glad that I used my blank beforehand. 1 key. Oh, money. Let's see what we get from here before we do anything else. It's always this question. You don't have any more questions? Well, all right, entering another floor with nothing. Sure for it. Don't be Mr. Accretion Jr. Okay. What's the synergy with this one? Don't know how I feel about that. I don't want to use the heroin, especially without anything that makes my charge time faster. Jesus Christ, dude. But you know, here we are. Heroin we are. There's just like no fucking room clears. There's no room clears or boss killers really. Just a bunch of... Okay, we have water, so we don't need to get that key quite yet. Just a bunch of bullshit for the most part. This actually would have been a great room to use the bomber pal. Or for little laser eyes over there to, you know, swing on in. Sure. Fucking sure. Sure. Still using the same first ammo full from this weapon. I haven't run out yet. Also, haven't had the chance to really pick up another boss weapon. Oh shit, I forgot to put the FOK thing down. Damn. Why do I turn? Huh, that one didn't hit me. I mean, we gotta use it on this, right? Dude, we're getting like the same weapon that we can possibly get. Wow, that turtle. I mean, you know what I meant by turtle. Rat. Let me out. This one's like a nearly perfect levels for that. I actually don't know if the heroin or the mass shotgun is better. I think the mass shotgun might technically be better because it's there's less downtime, but it's pretty close either way. I was about to say, no, how? I thought we thought this through. And we had. Just forgotten about it. Dude, what garbage. What straight dog shit garbage. This is a pretty treacherous run in terms of what the game's given me. Ammo synthesizer is doing amazing work though. Or armor synthesizer. Yeah, we can do that now. Key? Add a key. Heavy boots plus... Okay. I don't know how that applies to this one, but... That'll put us at 9.5 curse. Okay. That's ridiculous. What's the synergy? Bubble Trub. We're at 9.5 curse. We have the most armor we've ever had at this point. The curse will give us more money, which has been a problem. Oh, you know what? I probably shouldn't have just opened that chest. I probably should have maybe checked and seen what I actually needed to use my keys for. Would have been smart. We're selling this soon. Jesus Christ. The number of locks is too much. just far too fucking much, man. Okay, I'm okay with that. That'll be... That'll instantly put us at 10 curse to use that even once. And there's not really anything that we want. We are going to sell this by the end of this floor. Because 9.5 is too much. Even with, like, protection. Okay. So we'll get that. That's 2.5, right? That's half the amount of curse that this current gun holds, right? Angel Shrine, 1.5. So not even close. So we'll definitely go back and get that as soon as we get rid of this one. I wonder if the amount of, of cursed offers increases proportionally with your curse. Man, you know what I haven't gotten in a long time? I mean, I absolutely wouldn't use it this time, no matter what. But I haven't even seen spice in a while. And it's like, that's like a positive thing. Spice is like such a rough temptation. Oh, thank you for the key. Let's kill this guy real quick. I'm glad he's not jammed. I'm glad he's not jammed. I'm glad he's not jammed. I'm glad he's jammed and he's dead. The money is pretty dope. Okay, I had another blank by then. Ooh-hoo-hoo. The weirdest thing about being like even remotely in the market, we can't think about buying a home right now because we are currently unemployed because of COVID-19. No one's lending, you know. Even they're like the typical incentive programs are kind of on hiatus. But to even be looking is to think about how, like, I understand that a house is a big deal, but houses are like we're talking about nothing mind-blowingly huge, and we're talking about spending $400,000 American on it. Like, that's kind of a low. Okay, so it's the kill pillars. One of these guys might be cursed. Hopefully I can get that. Yep. That's all I needed to feel good about this first phase. We could still technically take damage on this fight if we, I think if we get squashed. I don't think that's blankable damage. But doesn't look likely. Good. Where's the fucking sales creep? Where is he? Boom. Boom. Oh man, Omega bullets would be good for this gun. Because that little lasty. Doesn't matter what the other gun is. We're going to find the sales creep before we do this. Huh? It's probably right here. Get that out of the way. That's good. Go ahead and get this. So we're at 4.5, 6.0 now, and that's 2 shrines we've given hearts to. And we're still sitting like mega, super hyper pretty. Also, we have a ton of other shit to get rid of. Come on. We definitely need something we can just pull the trigger on. Dude, these guns. These guns. Oh, there's a slim shimmer of a chance. David Schlim Schwimmer. Man, you're so good, baby good Skelly. So good and so useful. Luxon's always good. Shadow bullets are always good, and I think that synergy just means an increased likelihood of Luxons? Or of shadows? Shadow bees? Shadow bee babies? Is 400 enough? I was tempted. What's up, baby?
I just told my dad he got the hot sauce.
Oh, nice.
He was like,
Yeah,
I guess that dope is having a rally tonight. 200,000 people packed together in an auditorium.
Yeah, and he's like,
yep.
and everybody had to sign a waiver saying that if they get COVID, they can't. They have to keep their mouth shut about it, basically. I mean, not they have to keep their mouth shut. They can't sue or be like, hey, your rally gave me COVID. And they're like, yeah, because I don't believe in it anyway.
And also, like, we're going to kick things off in Tulsa.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows that was, like, that's something I've been seeing a lot of people say. He waited until, basically the day following Juneteenth and put it in a town where black people were just outright massacred in the streets. It was like a war zone.
Yeah.
And
it's like weirdly something I learned about this year.
I had heard about it before, but I didn't know the specifics at all. Oh man, this sucks.
It's crazy that we're not like.
Oh. Yeah. America doesn't tell the history of America doing terrible things. They don't talk about the Trail of Tears. They don't talk about the Japanese internment camps. They don't talk about the Tulsa bombings. They don't talk about the situations where the government killed people in its own country, or displaced or did awful things to it.
It's only things that have like a good narrative and a happy ending, but there's like so much darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that thing too about Central Park that used to be?
Nope.
They used to. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just am getting hit over and over and over talking about this stuff.
Apparently, it used to be like a black neighborhood, like a black rich neighborhood, and they bulldozed it to make Central Park.
It's not surprising.
Yep.
No. It's not surprising at all.
What kind of country?
Love you too. It's okay. I just can't really focus on the two things at once. So what do we got? What do we have? I don't even know what to use. Ugh, this run is just like, that kind of sucks. That kind of really screwed our chances for this run, at least for the lead god. It's like all of a sudden gone. Nothing, no blanks for sale. Damn it. Considering, like, all this stuff is so new to Jackie that, like, it's just constant news about the ways in which, you know, the United States was pretty terrible to its own people, as long as those people only looked a certain way. Very openly, you know, hateful to its own. But it's like, I don't know, it's kind of overwhelming to constantly hear about it from someone who's new to knowing these things, because it's just stuff that I've had to just hear and overlook to function for so much of for so much of my life. And it's like it's actually having it presented in front of me constantly is like just overwhelming. I don't know. Four barriers now. Damn it. Alright. Oh, if we can get one blank. One blank, I'd feel okay. I should feel okay with none, because I shouldn't be getting hit twice back to back, but I feel like because of the way this run's been going, oops, that was weird, feels like it's probably pretty likely that exactly that will happen. Well, you know what, that's what I forgot. I forgot that, like, we're gonna get a huge damage bonus in the first shot. I guess we should just go ahead and do it. I wonder if that applies to every bullet of this one. Yeah, he's gonna be doing that a lot, huh? This is... oh, shit. Oh. Shoot. Hope. Hope it goes after the right one. Okay. Can't use blanks. Jesus Christ. This one. Where is it? Where's the water gun? Okay, it's back. Whew. A little bit less worry. I just don't want to. I don't want to fuck up an easy lead gun, or what should be an easy lead gun on this run. You know. It should be one of the Craft Mac and Cha easiest lead gods. There we go. Okay, now I feel better. Whew, that got me nervous. This is the first time I've been hit before a boss since I got the thing. Ooh, baby. Alright, so I guess it still needs to go to this one. I hate that. I hate that that's the case. Because I mean, even just there we saw that it's not a super impressive output. But it's all we got. Use the blank. I don't understand. Sometimes I feel like it does, and sometimes it definitely does not. But that definitely used the blank. Ooh. Oh, boy. Some real shitty play. Oh, I lost my 4 armor protection. Or 4 Guanstone protection. The number of hearts is pretty ridiculous. I thought it wasn't doing that anymore. I thought that it all but gone away. Damn, what the shit? Oh, you know what? That's a good one, actually. That's a good one for the thing. New York Brick City Committee pity the fool that acts shitty in the midst of calm and witty. I don't even know how much I spent, but I just spent a ton of money there. Still got 2 keys in case we get any chests. These runs are getting so, like, they're getting loaded on the back end, but I've been having, like, rough first floors. Like, just a lot of bullshit. Let's see how this feels with the new thing going on. Not loving it. Not hating it, but definitely not floored by it right now. God damn. Okay, so when I just hit with all of the shots, that was pretty impressive. The fact that that one shot of this guy, this is gonna have all 3 enemies again. I hate how it's supposed to be a replacement enemy. But it never seems to work that way. Getting all worked up, getting all worked up. This is an insane run to be worried about. I looked at my armor and my health. This is an insane run to be worried about to any degree. Ah, oh, you've got to be kidding me. There we go. It's so weird to back away like this. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, alright. Keep going. It feels kind of like... Oh, Lord, you've got to be kidding me. Like... treacherous how much I want to be done with this run so I can get back to the Last of It. Last of Us. The Last of It. I haven't played it yet today, but I played it last night. We had to wake up early to go view those houses, and I could have played for another, like, 5 hours last night. I honestly could have, because I ended up having a pretty hard time falling asleep anyway. Still shielded. Didn't actually lose a blank. Yeah, when you can do that, when you can really get every single blast in there, it's totally worth it. It's just, it's so hard to do that most of the time. Whoa, we got a lot of replacements here. Well, 2. But this is a pretty static room usually. Hey, the blank is huge. Pup coming in at the clutch. I thought I lost it right away. I don't think it's this way, but that's kind of why I'm going to go this way. Because I don't trust my judgment. Yep. And I was right to not trust my judgment. Absolutely right. Hey, he actually did it. Alright. Phase 1's gonna be the weird phase. It's gonna be the one where we're the least certain about our gun choice. It's also the one where we're the safest, so. In terms of all this protection. That Noxon cannon does some fucking damage, dude. You just let it. Luxon cannon with synergy. Very nervous about. Well, why am I nervous? Why am I even slightly nervous about the lead god or the Lich Flawless potential on this? At this point, I have 4 hits I can take, and I can take 4 hits in a row, one after the other, and still be fine. Hopefully, I'd be able to deal enough damage to get a shield before the 5th. What'd you find, pup? Something that's not here? Okay, well, there's one. Come on, don't want to get hit. Oh, damn it! Wanted to leave that one open. Man, he's already back on this move? This is the bullshittiest of all of his moves. A doo 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 doodly doo, a doodle doodle doodly doo. Grab a holster eye. Dragon tooth. You know, I really should have done better that run, but tis what tis. Exactly an hour, always good. Almost forgot to do that. 47.